Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more Subnautica Below Zero early access gameplay. We are picking up right where we left off at the end of the last episode, in which we had just crafted the first depth module for our sea truck. This is going to allow us to get down to 300 meters depth, and it's what we're going to need to go check out the pilot's last known position. And by the pilot, they're talking about Maida, the pilot of the prawn suit that greeted us there on Delta Island. But at the time, we did not have our depth module, so we could not immediately go down and investigate. We're going to do that today. Let's see what fun stuff we can find down there. I do not have the afterburner upgrade yet, so we're just going to be chugging along over there. And we do have the blueprints now for the Sea Truck storage module and the Sea Truck fabricator module. And to be honest, I would have liked to have built those before coming out here, just so that we have some extra storage, because there's going to be a lot of good stuff out here that we might want to pick up and bring back with us. But I didn't want to bore you with all that crafting, and I want you to be around for any new communications or voice acting that we hear. Speaking of which, why don't we play something as we travel? Because we have all these personal logs that we never played.
4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Alterra is not, as you put it, alterrorizing me. Things are going well. Our project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything.
Yeah, let's not.
It's probably not even a real thing.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though.
But that was terrible.
There's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
Later, Sam. So
Detecting
Sam?
stern of an astronautical Sol Transcorp vessel nearby.
Nearby.
Vessel
Over
name,
that way.
Mercury 2.
Mercury 2.
Inoperative.
Yeah, inoperative because it's in multiple pieces. But that is something that I'm hoping we get to check out today as well. It'll depend on how much time we spend down here. So we've made it to the beacon, marking the pilot's last known location. I'm now going to turn northish down into this crevice. That sea truck part there may be something we do not have yet. Yeah, aquarium module, which I probably will not build, but get it anyway. One thing I will build, even though I probably won't need it, is the sleeper module, so that we have the jukebox playing. All right, going down, down, down. And now we're still heading northish, northwest at this point. And doesn't it look a lot better down here? We're going to spend some time swimming around down here, because there are all these sea monkey nests with really hard to find fragments in them. So I want to spend a little bit of time down here swimming around and trying to grab some of that stuff. And that is what is going to really...
Warning. Maximum depth reached.
Okay. So
Contact
this is
imminent.
as far as we can take the sea truck, but I believe that we can probably swim down to where we need to be from here. Right through there. At this point, we were traveling north, right? And now at this point, we've kind of swung around and I'm looking southwest-ish. And there's Maida's filthy base. Not much of a housekeeper, afraid. but it looks cool. Yep, stuff to scan here, too. So before we go in, why don't we get some of this scanning out of the way. Here's our moon pool. Here's a large building, large room fragment.
New blueprint synthesized.
It's a large room. It takes a while to scan. And the large room glass dome fragment. I think that's all the scans you can get off of here.
New blueprint synthesized.
Let's just make a quick look around. That also gave us the alien containment blueprint. Just gonna have a quick swim around, make sure there aren't any more scans we should pick up.
New blueprint synthesized.
Nope, we're good. Whoa. Hang on.
Didn't I tell you to stay away?
From what? I don't even know who you are.
Marguerite Maida's the name. You're on my turf.
Great. Can I come in and warm up?
What part of go away do you not understand, Altera?
I'm not with Altera.
Okay, yeah, I thought something was wrong when we first got in here because her prawn suit was not there, but it popped in. And it's just the most awesome looking prawn suit ever. Okay, I don't think there's anything to actually do in here besides scan her prawn suit. And that doesn't actually give us anything other than a really cool PDA entry to read. Maida, can I come in? Is anybody home? Ah! Who's a good dog? Who's a good stalker?
I told you to stay off my land.
It's not
You
land.
trained that thing?
Next time I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Altera.
I'm not with Altera. I'm Robin Ayu. I'm looking for information about my sister Sam. I think you might have crossed paths.
Bull crap. I suggest you take the
Watch
time
your
you need to
language.
come to your senses and then get off my sea base. If you're not Altera, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of barging into my sea base? Maybe once Altera's off my back, I'll remember something about your sister. There's some junk on that table that might help. I couldn't get it to work.
Excellent. So we have a mission from Maida, which is to use the test override module to disrupt the satellites in orbit and keep them off her back. So now we have something to do, and there's something here to scan. That's the test override module. Well, a fragment of it anyway. But that
New
will
blueprint synthesized.
that will give us a blueprint for it. We're going to need this thing, the parallel processing unit. And that's what we need to get out of the shipwrecks.
That far out to sea, swimming back for land wasn't an option. I'd die from exhaustion long before I made it to shore. All I could do was survive long enough to wash up somewhere.
New blueprint
I
synthesized.
felt a suction. And suddenly, there were vast jaws rising out of the water towards me. It had taken hours for the Reaper's corpse to float to the surface. Using the knife, I clambered up her flank and got a perch on top. I figured she'd float for a few days at least. Enough for me to catch my breath. But would she sink before or after I died of thirst? I had a knife, a repair tool, and 3 liters of water. At least I wasn't gonna die of exhaustion. Now, those Reapers, they're practically all
This is
muscle,
just too
but
much.
there's some fat in there. I was
Should be
able
over
to
by
keep
now.
warm and drink the water. And I didn't have much, but I had that repair tool, so I had a spark. It took a week to light that first fire. And I know more about the burning properties of Reaper fat than I ever cared to. I had to ration fires, but as they burned, I could smoke meat that I carved out of the beast's rib cage.
Okay.
These are Sam's. So that woman must have known my sister.
Yep, must have known her. And there's the spy penguin.
Blueprint synthesized.
And still suit. Blueprint. Now we can make a still suit. And I love this new plant called the Reaper wine glass. Isn't that beautiful? You can't cut it and grow it yourself. I would love to have one of these in my alien containment tank. These are gorgeous too. So yeah, as I said before we went in to visit Maida, I would like to spend a little bit of time down here trying to find some sea monkey nests to scan, but we only have that initial blueprint, right, or depth module right now, so we're not going to be able to do a lot of that. Let's just see how much stuff we can get out of here before going on our way. I was just trying to get my air back up before leaving, but it won't let me surface. So let's head back up toward the sea truck, and then we'll start our exploration for goodies from there. I was just looking around down there before we head out. Heading out being that way. So we have a mission from Maida to use that thing. And then if you recall, when we were on Delta Island, we read a PDA, or we listened to a PDA that talked about how the materials we need basically are inside the damaged ships, the shipwrecks. Man, it looks amazing down here now. Hey, what are you bringing me? Copper ore? Thanks, bud. Bring me something I really actually need, that'd be good too. They look at what you've pinned, and they'll bring you stuff in the blueprints that you've pinned. But you know, it could be anything. So if the thing requires rubies, aerogel, and gold, and I mean, it could bring you the components that you would use to make something instead of the thing that you're trying to get. But anyway. It's still good. It's still good. I've had sea monkeys bring me very difficult to acquire materials based on me pinning something that needed those materials to be built. Here's the kind of thing we're looking for. Thermal reactor module for the exosuit. Well, that's one of many. One of two. I just want to find the sea truck before we do any more of this, just so I know where it is exactly. Okay. I think we're going to find the sea monkey nests, maybe even a little bit shallower. We may not have to go down for them at all. We may want to go back up. Another thermal reactor module.
New blueprint synthesized.
Man, this biome really came together, didn't it? Look at how gorgeous it is now. More copper? I'll take it. Come here. Come back. Is that titanium? Thanks for nothing, sea monkey. Boy, it's pretty down here now. Adding this ground cover really made a huge difference. It's very convincing as ground cover. Let's get a full tank of oxygen and do it. Well, actually, why don't we do a little driving around and see if we can find an area that looks promising. I'm not going to go any deeper.
These are Sam's. So that woman must have known my sister.
I'm not going to go deeper. I'm just going to meander around down here and see what I can find. Big drillable nodes of good stuff. Drillable nodes of silver, gold. I'm going to grab that ruby, and there's also a sea monkey nest just beyond it. With nothing in it. We've already been here. I love it. There's no angry creatures screaming at us, trying to eat us. I think the only thing we really have to worry about down here is probably lily paddlers. And those are only dangerous if you let yourself get mesmerized by them. Oh my gosh, look at this cavern! Wow. I think new players coming to this for the first time, not having been a part of the early access process, are going to be blown away. Look, there's a spiky trap down there. And there's also an alien piece here kind of pointing us down that way. We're certainly not in a position to go any deeper right now. The sea truck wouldn't get any deeper than this now anyway. What do you got? What you got? Lead? Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back to the truck, bring it over here, and look around this area a little bit. Because there's definitely stuff down there. We may have to wait until we have another depth module upgrade before investigating fully.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Titanium? No, keep your titanium, Sea Monkey. I don't want it. But I will scan you.
Wow.
No? Oh, okay. Since you're so sweet. You're so cute.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. They're so considerate. Bringing you stuff. Bringing me stuff. Oh. Sea monkey nest and newt fish. Oh, ultra high capacity air tank fragment. What you got this time, Quartz? Okay, you can stop bringing me stuff now, cutie. But look, the newt fish is totally in, and I think we want one of them. They're not everywhere, so I'm gonna grab one and then bring it back with me to base so that I have it
New creature discovered.
to put in my alien containment tank once I have one. That looks like a sea truck horsepower upgrade. Pardon me, sir. I'm scanning. Excuse me. No, I'm scanning. Thank you. Oh, gosh, that's good looking. Oh my god, that's your screenshot right there. Damn. Damn, son. Okay, well, I think we'll just spend another couple minutes, not too much longer down here. And then I think we're gonna head up and check out one of the wrecks. Oh wait, did we ever build the laser cutter? We did. All right, we have the laser cutter. So we're good to go in and check out the spaceship wrecks. Yeah, it feels like we've done pretty well down there. We're here at an exit now. What do we call it here? Just gonna grab one last ruby. And scan this last aquarium module? Yeah.
New technology acquired.
There's another ruby here, I think. Oh no, that's just the base of the... What are they called? The beautiful... Sorry, just looking around, So pretty down here. I mean, I haven't really thought about it, but I think this would probably be a good place to have a base. First of all, it's gorgeous. Second of all, it's very centrally located. You could get everywhere from here. There's another, let's see, that looks like a prawn suit, maybe. Oh, is this the grappling arm? Grappling arm's in now, in the game. Hi, what'd you bring me? Copper? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's centrally located. It's stocked full of a variety of materials. You got a lot of good harvesting you can do down there. A lot of gold. I haven't seen much silver down there, but you've got the big nodes you could drill. And we are
Detecting bow of an astronautical Sol Transgolf vessel nearby. Vessel name Mercury 2.
Mercury
Inoperative.
2. Inoperative. And this is the bow. I was not aiming for the bow, and I don't think we actually want to do the bow. There is good stuff in the bow, but we can get what we need out of the other two pieces of the ship, and it's not quite as complex and dangerous of a wreck to dive. Maybe when we have the ultra high capacity air tank, we'll put off exploring this wreck until we have the ultra high capacity air tank. And instead, let's head over to, that's the bridge right there. You can't see inside, but the bridge is there. Yeah, you definitely want to be checking this out at night. It's very creepy, isn't it? Ooh. Haunted shipwreck. Okay, let's head back toward Delta Station Dock Beacon and use that as our reference to find one of the other ship pieces. Sorry, I wish I had the afterburner upgrade for you. We'll get that in a bit. Afterburner is kind of, I don't want to say risky, but it's problematic before you have the moon pool. Once you have the moon pool, you just go ham on the afterburner. You can do that all day. And then just charge back up. But before you have the moon pool, you're going to be burning through power cells like crazy. I need to drink something. I don't have the thermal blade, but if I let my food go all the way down to like 25%, then I can use one of my one of my nutrition bars. These interiors look fantastic. So nice. That is a laser cutter fragment, which we no longer need. It's just here as a hint for us that we would need it. There's a door that we could cut through. We're not going to do that right this second. Another door to cut through. There's another way in there. We don't have to cut either of these doors. Laser cutter fragment, supply crate, nutrient block, and water. Just what I needed. And something to scan here. Oh, the desk. Maybe a chair? Nope, just that.
New blueprint synthesized.
Okay. I think we're going to head back and get a full tank of oxygen before we mess with that, certainly. That's just a way out. Yeah, okay. Scrap metal, our old friend Scrap Metal, we've missed you.
New blueprint synthesized. Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, my dear, but we're only 100 meters down. Could just go to the surface. Okay. There was something... I did this in a different order the last time I was in here, and I'm trying to duplicate that, but I got myself a little bit turned around. Inventory full. Drop the scrap metal, don't need it right this second. Nothing for us in here. Nothing? Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. No? Okay. That's what we're looking for. Get the laser cutter out. I think we should have enough. If you'd stop testing it, we should have enough time, enough oxygen to do this. They've toned this down so it's not quite as bright as it used to be. So I don't have to warn you guys about the brightness anymore. Okay, and now we scan the parallel processing unit fragment. We will need 2 more before we can actually build that component of the what's it?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Thank you for the warning. You're very considerate. Let's do some cutting again. A little bit more cutting. Okay. What have we here? Well, that's helpful. We must cut this. And that is a reactor rod. So if we want to make a nuclear power plant, that will come in handy. It may be depleted, it may be empty. Sorry if this is making you nauseous. It's spinning around, it's tilted. I'm tilting my head, which is bizarre. Power cell, another power cell. And we don't have to cut this one. All we have to do is scan it. And then let's get a little bit of there are a few more pick-upables in here. Another battery. That is a cuttable door that we saw from the other side, and I was like, we can get in there without cutting, so that's what we're doing. Nutrient food block and water. I'd rather have the water than the titanium. We can get titanium anywhere. We're all filled up with titanium thanks to our sea monkey friends. Been here, done this. Oh, see, this is okay, so this is a way to do it without cutting through any doors. You can come this way. Interesting. I think that's about it. Oh, command chair.
New blueprint synthesized.
I'm pretty sure that is it. Should we do one last quick sweep with the Sea Glide just to make sure we got everything? That's one of the sealed doors that I said we can get through without cutting. This is where we've been. All right, yeah, we're done. We're done with this one, but now we have to find the other one. And the other one is a little harder for me to find. I stumbled across it the last time I found it.
Robin, I have something important to share.
Another artifact.
Yes, although...
You cannot know for sure what it is, but it is certainly of significant import. I know.
Okay.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Yeah, we're going to have to actually get around to checking out these artifacts Alan keeps marking for us. For the time being, that is not one of our top priorities. If I can find this other shipwreck quickly, we'll try to get that completely researched, that power potential processing unit, whatever thing. If we can get that done quickly, that looks like what we're looking for. Look at that. One of the lily pads ripped that section right off. Oh, man. Wow. Okay. Yes, this is a very small section that has something that we need in it. So we're just going to try to get this done really quickly. There's a way in, I think. No. There's a way in. This particular track that we're listening to now, I've got the music turned way down. I don't even know if you can hear it, but this is the one track I cannot abide. It plays in the lily pad biomes, and I do not like it. Cut open to access. Another reactor rod. I don't know if we're even going to build a nuclear reactor, but now we have the potential. Well, that introduces us to the tech. Okay, we did get the blueprint. Okay.
New blueprint synthesized.
Propulsion cannon would probably rip those out of there. There's another way in, though. You can get in from that way. Another reactor rod, some more boxes to check out, but none of these are why we're actually here. Let's take a quick peek upstairs, and then we'll go fill up on oxygen and do a little bit more digging around in here. Synthetic fibers. Those will come in handy. What do we not need? More titanium. Goes bye-bye. Okay, let's head back to the truck, get some more oxygen, and come back in. Did we look in here? Yeah.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I'll just drink a little water so she doesn't nag us about that. Oh, yes, and right, Maida was talking when I picked up the Sea-Truck Zapper module. So we have that now. Another power cell. Another battery. There's something there for me to scan. Oh, just the green Turnian. Excuse me. That is not the entrance I used last time I was in here, and I'm not finding what I found quickly last time quite as quickly this time. Oh, this is where we just were. I'm sorry, stupid. It's very confusing in here. I'm going to go try another entrance. We could cut through that door, but that's not going to get us... I mean, we could just drive the sea truck around to the other side and do it that way. I think we got everything we're going to get out of this side of it. I'm going to have to go to the other side, I think, to complete this. Or cut through that door. And I think I'm going to opt for go to the other side. Oh, wait a minute. Are we back at the bow? That's why. That's why I'm not in the right place. Oh, she shut us down. Chelly shut us down with her EMP. They've added an EMP for her. Oh, that was the squid shark. I'm sorry. Squid shark has an EMP now? Okay, that makes sense. Another... That's aquarium piece we don't need. Okay, since I did not find the piece the ship piece that I was looking for, which is very small and easy to explore. I think we're going to call it an episode here, and we're going to we'll finish exploring this in the next episode, because I'm sure what we need is also in here. I've died many times in this wreck. It's big and confusing. So maybe in the meantime, I will run back to base and dump off some of this stuff that I've picked up, so we have a little bit more room to pick up other good stuff. And then I'll come back here, and then we'll start the next episode back here and look around, do a little more exploring in this wreck. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the Subnautica Below Zero early access gameplay. There'll be more coming. Stay safe, survivors.